Arsenal's main goal for 2025 is obvious: to win the Premier League. At the time of making this video, Liverpool are 9 points ahead of Arsenal, who are 1 point behind Forest, but should be second place when they beat Brentford tomorrow. If you're watching this and Arsenal have already lost to Brentford, I'm sorry I jinxed it. My point is that winning the Premier League is looking increasingly unrealistic. No team has ever overcome such a big gap before. Or have they? Let me check real quick. Oh my god, we have hope. As I was saying, as the league looks unlikely, let's look at what Arteta needs to achieve at the minimum in 2025 with Arsenal. A trophy. I cannot go another season without a trophy and rival fans mocking Arsenal over it. We're not Spurs, we're Arsenal, and we need to win something. Arteta has only won one trophy since he joined, which was the FA Cup. And no, don't mention those dinner plates, I'm not counting that. That's like half a trophy. To be fair, he's won 2 of those, so okay, he's won 2 trophies since he joined, which is still nothing. Eric Ten Fraud won 2 FA Cups and a Carabao Cup in less time with a way worse team, so it's the least we can expect from Arteta. Arsenal are currently in the Carabao Cup semi-final against Newcastle, and if they win, they'll face either Liverpool or Spurs. I have a feeling that Arsenal are going to face Spurs in the final. If Arteta dares to lose that game, I'm going to find where he lives and new attacking signings. I think all Arsenal fans will agree that we have enough 6-foot+ defenders at our club. Don't get me wrong, I love our defense, but it's about time we started investing in serious quality up front. We should start with a backup for Saka. I hope that Arteta has finally realized that the backup for Saka cannot be Bukayo. If we buy a backup in January, that's great, but we'll probably have to wait till the summer transfer window for a quality right winger to be available. We also need a quality left winger. Trossard does not play well when he starts, and Martinelli just doesn't play well in general. I have a soft spot for Martinelli though, so I hope he can turn it around in the second half of the season. If he doesn't, then we have no choice but to buy a replacement in the summer. Most important of all, we need a goal-scoring centre forward. I know Jesus is currently playing like he's finally remembered he's Brazilian, but he's only been like this for 2 games, so I'm gonna assume it's a purple patch. I hope he proves me wrong. Havertz is also a good striker to have because of his presence in the box, but I don't think he should be starting every game for Arsenal. He's a good player with a lot of potential, but when I think of the best version of Arsenal, I see a striker who scores at least 25 goals a season. Is there going to be anyone available on the market capable of doing that? We'll have to see, I guess. Champions League semi-final. If we want to be considered as one of the elite clubs in Europe, we have to consistently make it deep into the Champions League. We made progress last season by making it to the quarterfinals for the first time in 14 years. Arteta himself called this a powerful step for Arsenal, and they need to make the next step now. The team was good enough to beat Bayern last season in the quarterfinals, but a silly mistake and not taking their chances cost them. It's time to make it right this year. I really like Arteta. I think he's done a great job at fixing the culture at Arsenal, getting the fans on board with the team, and building a really strong team. Let's not forget, this was the team at Arsenal when Arteta joined. And this was our starting centre back. This guy. My point is that in his 5th year at the club, or is it his 6th? It's about time that Arteta reaped the rewards for his efforts at Arsenal. If he doesn't win Arsenal at least a trophy this year, it's going to be really hard to defend him. Let me know in the comments what you think, and if there's any other achievements you think Arsenal need from 2025.